That would only slow me down.
What?
That would only slow me down. That would only slow me down.
Mortality is the mother of life. We have turned our backs on her.
I know your type aren't big on rules and regulations, Ranger. The wild doesn't have much use for them. I can respect that. So don't worry your pretty little head about it. I, Leo Redmayne, have only one rule in my events. Give it everything you've got. The audience loves a trier. Speaking of which, stop in from time to time for a chat. I've always got a few events on the go. Exiles do love to bash each other, as if Ray class wasn't enough of a challenge for them. But now and then I like to streamline things. Make sure the ruckus has a bit of form and grace to it. Time you visit right, and I'll be able to point you in the direction of a right top-notch ruckus. You know, I've a few friends we should think about inviting over. Not your usual rank-and-file exile, or survivalism and vengeance. They're what I'd call your exile's exile. Far more interested in beating the corruption out of each other than in taking on the twisted hordes out there. A sensible coping strategy, if you ask me, and a damned fine philosophy for producing gladiators. Anyway, you just say the word. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to meet you. Eternals would travel from far and wide to see the spectacles of San Arena. The gemling diva Kalissa gave her final performance in there for Emperor Chittus himself. Legend has it, on that same day, the first gemling legionnaire cut through 4 Ezomite warriors in less time than it would have taken Kalissa to sing a single bar. It's seen more artists of war and of culture than any other place in the whole of Ray class. Whatever becomes of this land, I'm going to make damn sure of one thing. San Arena will continue to celebrate the spirit of glory. God knows, we all need a bit of glory in a place like this. I don't mind admitting that Katarina scares me bloody rigid. Can't say I understand her obsession with the deceased, but it's not for me to tell anyone how to run their life, or death for that matter. Never been one to believe in God myself, but damned if I'm going to tell Ellery on that. Just in case I'm wrong, you see. A good fighter always knows where the exits are. Haku's a bit on the intense side for my liking. It worries me when a man can't see the funny side of life. Makes him real dangerous. Don't be a stranger.
We're none too chatty at the moment. Missing some doe-eyed lovers. Clarissa and Tolman. Last I saw, they were headed up for the slums. Keep your eyes peeled if you're headed out that way. The slums are east of here. Used to house the unwashed of the Empire a couple centuries back. Now it's home to the walking ulcers and sores of this poor city. Stay out of the shadows.
You have the walk, the grace of a woman who knows death intimately. Men are born with that knowledge. We have to earn it. Yes, there's much that you and I must speak of, but we have not the time now. Our youngest, Clarissa, went into the slums to forage for gems with her fool of a boyfriend, Tolman. They're overdue. Will you help me, Ranger? Can you find Clarissa and Tolman before the Blackguards do? Dominus's Ebony Legion arrived from Oriath a couple of full moons ago. Now the Blackguards scour San like hungry maggots on a carcass. What are they looking for? Only that which is best left unfound. Talakura.
When you've had your eyes full of my twisted visage, turn those fine jellies of yours eastward. The copper-headed lass and her boy mate. They've procured themselves some strife. Have fun elsewhere.
don't mean to sound ungrateful, but we've no time for talk. Tolman was out here with me and now Piety has him. They're headed for the crematorium. I've no chance against Piety and your blackguards, but you're another matter entirely. Please, you found it in your heart to rescue me. Tolman is just as worthy of your generosity. You're alone. So Tolman's... You didn't go to the crematorium? No, of course you didn't. This isn't your fight. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to put that on you. To ask you to risk your life for someone you don't even know.
The Monkey King has built his throne on your back. A throne of gold and gem, polished with blood and tears.
That would only slow me down.
Keeping those exiles on their toes, are you? Until next time.
That would only slow me down.
Keeping those exiles on their toes, are you? Don't be a stranger.
That would only slow me down. That would only slow me down.
Keeping those exiles on their toes, are you? Until next time.